Yo, yo. Hey, that boy know everything, don't he? All right, well, I just started this live. I'm gonna hit this live. I hit you back. All right, man, that's crazy, man. Hey, man. Oh Lord. Hey, yo, I'm tired, boy. Hey, look here. I went out dancing a little bit last night, and my ankle hurt, my back hurt, my knee hurt. Hey, Gil, find something to do, man. God, dog. Texting me and Cino all night long. You need to find a hobby, man. God, I thought this boy was married or something. I don't like no dude texting me while I'm trying to dance. Find you something to do, please. And then when I won't respond to him, he text Cino all night. Jesus, that boy need to find a hobby or something. But look here, man. They compared me to Brandon Tatum, and I said, "Dang, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing because I don't necessarily have the same takes as Brandon Tatum. I agree with some of the stuff he says, but I don't go after all the white and black stuff and give takes like that. I thought I was fair and unbiased, but dudes say, "Man, you just like Brandon Tatum." On like two or three of my videos about the situation with Carmelo Anthony. And I said, "What?" So wait a minute. I talked about everything the Metcalf boys said and did that wasn't good. I talked about everything that Carmelo Anthony said and did. And I don't think he deserved a new trial. So I guess I'm the new Brandon Tatum because I would not appreciate a young boy texting my daughter right before he unalive someone that he's gonna stab someone and lick the blood off of a blade. I'm supposed to look at their skin color and not care about what that person said. I'm supposed to overlook the fact that this boy said he was robbing people and punching people. I'm supposed to overlook the fact that this boy asked a woman, a young girl, how many bullets you want in your stomach. I'm supposed to overlook all that because he black. I thought it was about right and wrong. I thought it was about, I said I watched behavior. I didn't know I had to take on your mindset of identity politics and everything black should go free. I didn't think I had to do that. But see, I said everybody wasn't going to like me all the time because I have my own brain. And I noticed that people don't like individuals, they like people that follow suit. And we have a live on Patreon right now as well. Let me check the chat. Turn off this moderator thing because I will be ending the live over here on YouTube at a certain point and then doing the rest of it on Patreon. But I want to play one or two videos over here, keep it PC. And then I'm going to roll up this swagger, play me a song or two and give you my real thoughts. Can't give you real thoughts over here. You got to be respectful of everybody, everything, as you should be. But on the Patreon, get a little more in depth. But I was hoping that people catch on when I said I watch behavior. Let me find, what did I do with my spoon? I put my Rise coffee in my pack. I thought people respected me as an individual when I said I watch behavior, because that should have told you all about me in a nutshell of who I was. If I said I watch behavior, that means we're not going to always agree. Let's see that. What the heck happened to the cinema? There you go. So it just so happened that I was 100% right about what I said, that people don't like to have conversations. If you want to hear the most uneducated conversation, go to where educated people are supposedly at, and you will hear some of the most uneducated, unrealistic conversations you will ever hear. Some of the most educated conversations I hear are from people that are not really educated, and it comes from common sense, and they don't have these issues with having 37 titles in order to be right. They don't need 37 degrees. You don't need a biology degree to know what a woman is. They'll just give you straightforward answers, whether you like it or not. They'll tell you, look you right in your face, say, deal with it. Those are the type of people I like. This new age thing where you got to say everything the crowd says, or you're going to be kicked out of the cool kids club. This new thing of everybody saying the same thing. We all got to agree on everything. I don't want to be around you. That's why I be by myself. It's like, God, this group think done took over the world. And before I let myself group think, I will isolate myself. I can't do it. I can't sit there. I don't know what it is about me. I wish I could, because I have more friends, but I can't sit there and listen to a bunch of people babble about nonsense. Because I guess my childhood was so hard. I've been to a homeless shelter. My father did a lot of crazy things, but I didn't know about. But now I think about it, we were in different situations because of that. And just growing up so raw and real and seeing that life don't have to go the way you think it's supposed to go. You make one wrong decision, don't nobody really give a Jiminy Crick. That's real life. Real life come at you fast and hard. And any slip up, you think that there's always going to be somebody that's caring and concerning like they do on TV. No. That's not real life. There's some people waiting on you to slip up. They've been watching you the whole time. Hell, they've been throwing banana peels in front of you. You ain't slipped yet. So they just waiting on you to slip up. They want everything you got. That's how people are in this world. And so I understand that there's people out there like that too. And some people don't. They just think everything is flower and rainbows and everybody likes them. They put all their pictures on the Instagram and Facebook, and they think everybody love them. But I know that's not the case. So now we have people that live more in this groupthink mindset. We got ladies grouping up with other ladies. We got men grouping up with men going their own way. I'm like, what the hell? What y'all gonna do when y'all get there? I ain't going with y'all. I don't know what y'all gonna do when y'all get there. Shit, there ain't so much lifting weights you can do. Midtown, they already got men going their own way. They're in jail. But I understand some of the concept. But I can't group think. I can't. And so for me to be called Brandon Tatum, and I guess that means that he likes white people or whatever. And I like all people. There's some white people I like. There's some Asian people I like. There's some white people I don't like. Hell, there's some black people I don't like. I just don't. I just never been the person. I think a lot of people are walking around with hatred, and instead of them just keeping their hatred to themselves, they trying to disseminate it to everybody. They want you to like who they like. I don't. I don't want to be in your friend group. Please let me be on my own. I don't want to be in your friend group. I don't. I don't want to just walk around hating people. I don't want to. You ask me a series of questions. This is. Have y'all noticed this? People only like you if you like what they like. Oh, you're a Democrat or Republican. Say you're independent, but then they'll do you like Donald Trump? You can't be in the room with somebody if you like Donald Trump. Like even I have a brother that's like this. I love my brother to death. I have a brother that cannot stand Donald Trump. You hear the thought of his name, and I keep having to tell him, "Look, bro, I never met Donald Trump. I don't know the man to like him. I don't know him to dislike him. Yeah, but you know he got 37 felonies." I said, "Nigga, your brother got 17, and you let him come over to your house every day. When you start acting like this, your other brother got 13 felonies, and y'all was just playing dominoes. What are you talking about? You ain't never seen somebody give you felonies that you ain't deserved. Your one brother got 7 felonies on one charge. They just kept, yeah, felony for that, felony for this. That looked like a felony. You're ugly, that's a felony. You're tall, that's a felony. You're dark skinned, felony." I'm like, dang. So you don't kick none of your brother felons out. So since when we don't like felons? I don't understand. Okay, so let's keep going. The man got a felony for no crime. Nobody got hurt. The bank got their money back and all that. He got a felony for that. You okay with that? And so one of my brothers was like, when we was talking, he was listening. Scrooge was listening. He said, "Damn, Bar, you sound kind of weird saying this shit." He said, "I done shot mother effers and got less time than what they trying to do to them." He was like, "Man, you tripping, man." He said, "They just walked through a damn building." Like, you tripping now. He was like, "Don't let that politics shit get in your head to where you arguing and yelling with your own damn brother." And it's crazy because people are doing that now. You know, people have wives that they have to say what they wives say. I made a good point about school choice. I say, yo, you were a beneficiary. You benefited from school choice. You keep saying I like Donald Trump. You keep putting the man there, and I keep telling you, I'm not into men. I'm attracted to women. I like women, women. I like women. So you keep bringing up the man. I'm bringing up that school choice benefited you. You got bused from a bad neighborhood, our neighborhood, and they took you over to St. Simon's Island Elementary. You got a better education over there. Look the numbers up. You got a better education over there. So when you keep saying I like the man, and the only thing I keep talking about is the school choice, the thing that I actually benefited from. Why do you keep putting the man in place of that? I just don't understand. Kwame, have you heard about that brother that threw a plastic deal pickle at a woman on the basketball court during a game? Brother, look it up. No joke, not a joke either. They real life did this. They threw a plastic water pistol. Hey, salute. I had to look it up, Lee. That's crazy. Oh, the little green. They throwing the green stuff again. Yeah, I seen it. That's crazy. So as I'm talking to my brother, because I'm like, hold on, I know this dude. Like, I grew up with you, bro. You can't be crazy. I'm talking about these crazy liberals. And are you a crazy liberal? Are you black? Hold on, let me get my stuff. I'm like, this can't be happening in my family. We geeky, nigga. We talk about anything. You know, we don't really hold no grudge. Nigga, you supposed to be able to holler and nigga move on. That's what we do. Not no more. Boy. So as we get to talking about things, So as we get to talking about things, you know, boom. Make sure the chat over here on Patreon is in here. Automatic monitor. I don't see nobody in the chat, which y'all be over here when I come back. All right. So yeah, we started to talk about things. And as we begin to talk about it, I noticed he getting mad than a mug. I'm like, why is you getting mad? What is there to get mad at? Chill out. Chill out. This ain't nothing to get mad at. I'm your brother. We supposed to be brothers. Relax. But this whole Donald Trump epidemic, they love this man 1 minute, and then as soon as he walked down them damn steps, they hated him. And I told y'all, we haven't had, if this wasn't proof positive, we haven't had an individual thought in a long time. The media has been controlling so many things and so many people, even to the point where I know this dude. I used to play basketball against my brother every day. So to hear my brother talk like this, I'd be like, this is amazing. I'm like, dude, what do you think about no tax on tips? No, he stole that from Kamala. He stole it from Kamala. Okay. Oh, okay, bro. He stole it from Kamala, really. What about no tax on overtime? I don't believe that shit. You don't believe it? What if it happened? I still don't believe it. Oh, okay, bro. Calm down. I mean, I'm just asking you questions. I'm just trying to figure out what is making you so angry now. You know what I mean? We're just trying to play spades. You know what I'm saying? They tell you not to talk about politics. I'm the brother that do it. I'm like, fuck that. We family. We talk about everything else. You know what I mean? Shut up and let's talk. I want to hear and understand what it is that you think, because I want to know why are you so angry. So I'm like, I'm looking like, damn, this ain't like the normal spade game. This shit getting aggressive. So I'm playing and looking. I don't know if I need to get my taser, my little pen taser, and put it on the table, because I'm too player. Ain't nobody swinging at me in my own place. I ain't gonna lose either. So I'm a cheat. So I had my little taser that looked like a pen, but it's a taser. But I said it right there. I'm taking skull with it and all. They don't know this motherfucker a taser too. I'm taking skull like, I'm getting aggressive. Okay, make sure that light, is it charged? Okay, it's charged. Get his big ass to calm down if he ever set the pen down. I'm sitting there. Okay. Next question. How many books you got? Hey, how many books you got? Calm down, big lion. How many books you got? You only got one? Okay, I got 7. Okay, we still good. We got 8. All right, okay. Here you go. Here go my first book. Okay. Now let's get to it. All right. What about the First Step Act? First Step Act. Oh, he only did that because he wanted our vote. Is that not a reason to give it to him? But you didn't even give it to him. But so if I ask any question that make Trump sound like a good person, he get mad as I don't know what. I don't understand it. He's like, he only did that to get the vote. He only did it to get the vote. That's what people are supposed to do. Do good things for you and get the vote. Have you been so conditioned? And I asked him, I said, have you been so conditioned as I played again? Here you go. Have you been so conditioned not to get nothing for your vote that you mad that you got something? Here you go. I got 6. That's 4 of my books now. Chill out. And he just steaming over that motherfucker. I'm sitting there like, okay, so this one really gonna piss him off. I said, hey, how come Brock? Because he always go back to the women. What about the woman? He did this too and that too and this. I said, I ain't worried about what he did with whatever. Joe Biden was rubbing on the kid, smelling the kid hair, and all that. Trump allegedly had sex with a grown woman, paid off while he was married. That's his business. That sounds like regular man shit to me, to be honest. He got caught cheating. He paid the consequence. It is what it is. That's not my business. God gonna judge him for that. I want to know about policies that turn into law that we gonna be governed by. I want to know what policy, like Bill Clinton and Joe Biden came up with a 94 crime bill. Joe Biden wrote it. Bill Clinton signed it into law. Police came to the door, kicked that motherfucker in, and told my brothers, y'all got to come with us. So I'm worried about things like that. I don't give a Jiminy Crick about all this other stuff that they muddy up the water with. Okay. So, all right. So I asked him, I said, how come HBCUs had to keep begging for money year after year after year after year? And then we got a black president and he didn't make them solidified and stamped they don't got to beg for no money. I said, Donald Trump did that. I said, Donald Trump made it to where the HBCUs don't have to come back and ask for no money no more. They get the same amount of money. They get the money and they get accredited just like the rest of the colleges. Every year, the HBCU is going to be funded. They don't got to come back and beg for anything. Man, that motherfucker down there flipped the table. I backed up like, hey, man, I had my little pen like, hey, boy, I was ready. I was about to zap this big ass in the neck. But I say, he said, this was his response. He sounded just like Steve Harvey. I ain't gonna lie. He said, you know they can't, you know a black man can't do nothing for no black people. They just put him up there as a figurehead. And that's when I knew I didn't want to play with him no more. I just sat there and said, and you voted for him 2 times knowing he couldn't do nothing for you? That's when everybody was mad at me then. I had to shut up the rest of the day. I said, shit, this pen taser ain't gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to pull out something else. So I said, you know what, dog? I'm gonna just be quiet the rest of the night. I see this ain't going the way I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be fair exchange, no robbery, but you getting upset. And my brother, a big mother trucker, you know, he ain't as tall as me, but he's huge. So I'm just sitting there making sure I got room. You know, I can't let him get close to me. I can't let him grab me. It's a big bull in a china shop. You know, I'm a tall dude. He tall and big. So I got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I got to, you know. So he looking, I'm looking. I'm still trying to figure out why the hell is he so upset? But he yelling to the top of his lungs, you know that. You done been around the white people too much. You know, I'm like, bro, you work for a company that's damn near all white. You act like you just around. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What white people are you talking about? Because I can show you your whole everybody that run the company you work for, they all white. What are you talking about? And as I'm laughing, you know me, as I'm laughing, he get madder and madder. So these conversations, you got to have them. You got to have these conversations because even though it was a little touchy to have this conversation, you got to have it because you got to make them see the delusion that they have. Why are you so upset? No, that wasn't Scrooge. That's my other brother. Scrooge skinny as hell. Scrooge skinny like me. But my other brother not so skinny. He's not so skinny. But he gets upset a lot about these simple little conversations, and I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Hey, Kwame, big bro, gonna get on you soon as he see you laugh out loud. Oh, he already know. I say it to him all the time. Every time I see him, I be like, you all right? You good? Because, oh yeah, you MAGA. It's my own brother. Oh, MAGA boy. MAGA boy. Ain't no motherfucking MAGA. I'm like, I'm not MAGA. What are you talking about? Yeah, MAGA. So I ain't worried about y'all out there in the world calling me something. Come my own brother. You like Donald Trump, don't you? My auntie slapped me in the back of the head. Won't let me get no chicken. I can't even tell my auntie, First Step Act, auntie. So now I got a lot of my auntie. I'm like, auntie, I don't even like the First Step Act. She be like, you like Donald Trump? And I tell the truth. I'm like, auntie, no, I don't like Donald Trump because I don't know him. I got to get a questionnaire to get on her front porch. Do you like Donald Trump still? No, auntie, I don't like Donald Trump. I can't stand him. This is where we are in America. Auntie, give me some chicken. I can't stand Donald Trump past the peas. Okay? I really came over here to eat, auntie. You making this hard for me. Now I can't get no chicken because you think I like Trump. I don't know a white man ever that I like enough to tell my auntie that so I can't get no chicken. That's why I quit eating chicken. I'm like, man, fuck it. I don't even want no chicken. You got all these people holding that over you. You can't come to the cookout. I know how to cook. Yeah, but man, I can't go on my auntie porch. Yeah, I know I'm going to the cookout, but I really don't eat that stuff no more. As you can see, do I look like I still eat the stuff from the cookout? What? Why I take off this shirt? Do it look like I still eat that type of stuff? No, I don't eat that type. I'm 44. No, I don't eat that type of stuff no more. I'm gonna tell y'all on the Patreon what I did for the last 3 days. I feel amazing too. Yeah, pass the peas. Ain't hot enough. I need to put it back in the microwave. Well, if you still eat chicken, yeah, but still I like that potato salad. Yeah, I eat that potato salad. But I can't get no potato salad either. I don't know how the Democratic Party done hijacked my family. And I'm pretty sure they done hijack y'all family too. I'm talking about the police can't get my family to snitch or do nothing. But goddamn, if you like Donald Trump, they'll call the police on you. They'll call the police on you in my family. You like Donald Trump, one of the women in my family gonna kick your behind. And to be honest, I think that's what's happening in a lot of families. Me and my brother, even though it's funny, we have a debate about it. He at least talked to me. But when his wife came that one time, I'll never talk to him again in front of his wife. Right? That's the one mistake I made. Well, he made, and I responded because I knew better to do that anyway. You don't talk to no dude when they wife there because they got to win in front of their wife. So that's how I would be too. So I'll never talk to him in front of his wife. KB, you got to wear a MAGA hat to the next family. Man, what? Hey, see, Paul, I thought we was friends. Hold on, man, let me drink my cup. Paul, you trying to get me unalive, ain't you? I thought me and Paul was cool. I thought he liked my YouTube page. You think I can get away with wearing a MAGA hat around my family? Man, do you know listen, I might as well bring the gloves because it's gonna be a fight. I might as well bring the gloves. I'm gonna get jumped. Shit, I need to, man, please. I gotta bring order with me because she gonna be the only one have my back because I'm gonna get jumped. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you what they tell y'all it's all inclusive on TV. And I'm gonna tell you, my family that love the Democrat, they not all inclusive at all. They'll throw Bibles at you. Can come up here with that. First of all, the women that can't jump up and hit me, they gonna throw something at me, and then they gonna call me the devil. You got that damn devil hat on, boy. I know you ain't got that devil hat on in my house. First of all, I would never go in one of my auntie's house with that hat on either. I would be scared. You know what? I should get one and wear it backwards and then walk in my auntie house with it on backward. Boy, but I don't know how I'm gonna get out the door. I gotta call my cousin, see if he can open up the back door and I can run out the back door and jump over the gate. Cause I'm gonna have to run out the back door and jump over the gate. Cause auntie ain't gonna do no talking. She gonna go straight swinging. I already know. She punched me the other day. When I fell off the scooter, that's my auntie house. I fell off the scooter. I came over there. She was laughing her little butt off. I came up there. She talking about, after I already done told her, I don't like Trump, this and that. She must have forgot. She said, hey, do you like Trump? Because that's probably why you said you like Trump. Bam! And she hit me in my arm. I said, oh, auntie, no, I don't like Trump. Heck no, I can't stand him, auntie. Who is Trump anyway? I done got swung on about Donald Trump 30 times. And the only thing I like is the First Step Act. I like school choice. And then I be asking, I said, I made a mistake too. 2 mistakes I made. I asked my auntie a question. I should have never did that. You got to let her just talk. And then I responded to my brother in front of his wife. And that almost went left. You can't talk to him in front of his wife. You got to let him just, because she got in it. She was like, well, what about all the this and this and that? I said, oh, shit. Damn, this going to be trouble. So, guys, if they wife there, don't say nothing to them. Just let them talk. You right, bro. That's my new thing. If the wife around, you right, bro. You right. Yeah. I understand that. That's the words I started learning to adopt. I understand that. I really do get it from your perspective. Yeah, I get it from your perspective. Because that really ain't saying much. That's really not saying I get it. I get it from your perspective. I learned the little asshole, the little snooty, people, tricks of the trade. Yeah. From your perspective, I understand why you would say that. I really do. I understand why you would say that. I be having fun with this shit. But now that people in the comment section, and I just thought about it. God, I'm the same person. All I did was think different. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing that's so wrong? I just don't agree with you. And while they do all that pro color, And while they do all that pro color talk, they have the opposite color partner. I don't care who are. He said, I don't care who are people. But call a spade a spade. Salute. Yep. They my brother can't call no spade a spade. Salute to you. But boy, I love him to death though. But boy, I'm just trying to figure out why he get mad. A lot of people get mad. Now I understand why my auntie get mad. Shit, ever since a little kid, you couldn't contest nothing she say. My auntie be dead ass wrong. Go down to this corner store. It's right up there on the left. She be in there forgot. It's on the right. You can't tell her it's on the right. You just gotta say, yeah, auntie, I know. And if you went left and it's the wrong way, shut up. Just go the other way and find it and tell her she was right. That's kind of auntie I got. You better not go up there and say, auntie, you were wrong. Shut up, boy, coming up here disrespecting me. Damn. That one I learned. If you call her out, it's disrespect. Even if you're right, it's disrespect. So, I don't say nothing. Auntie, it was on the left. Yeah, right there. You gave some great directions. Absolutely, auntie. It was right there on the left, like you said. Shit was way across town. I don't know if y'all got aunties like that. Yeah, I come from a strong family of women. And one thing you better not do is, you better not make them seem like they're wrong about nothing. It's disrespectful. Don't bring that devil up in this house. So, OG, you know what I'm talking about. Don't he talking about put some respect on her name. Nah, if you don't put some respect on her name, that she'll wait till you walk by. That's why I be learning to duck. I duck so much because I got a long neck, and when that neck exposed, that will auntie catch every time. Right on the back of that. I'm like, God. That's why I got dreads now. It don't even hurt. I be acting like it hurt. Oh, auntie, that hurt. I be like, it stopped hurting when I was like 15. But no, when she catch the back of that neck though, woo. My auntie got them big, thick hands. That back of that neck stained now. And then she got a daughter to do the same thing. Hit so doggone hard. I'm waiting on one of you women to try me. I got a cousin that hit harder than a mule, boy. Yeah, I got a female cousin that hit harder than a mule, boy. I thought a man punched me one time. We used to rough her up. Me and Nacho used to wrestle with her, rough her up. We wanted to make her tough, but she got too damn tough. Cause then she would come out and start punching us in the stomach and punching us in the back when we weren't looking. And boy, that hand turned into a mallet. She hit me one time. She was like 12 or 13. I swear I thought it was my cousin playing. I turned around ready for the smoke. Like I turned around and grabbed. I was like, oh shit, this is my cousin. But she hit me so hard. Damn, as I was walking up the door, I said, oh hell no. I turned around like, what? And it was her. I said, oh. I said, that was you. I was shocked. I said, that was you hit me like that. Give me some. I had to get some doubt because it hurt bad. Like she punched me in the middle of my back, and I thought it was a dude. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to get the suplexing. It was time to go to the UFC grappling style. But it was my little girl cousin. And I had to give her some doubt because if you made me turn around like that. Yeah, so yeah. One of you girls try me, I got a cousin for you. Mm-hmm. Sure do. Put this in there. Beep. But I know y'all family perfect and all. I know y'all ain't got nobody in y'all family that do that to y'all. I know all y'all family think the same. And y'all family get along so perfect. I know that. So this is just me, This is just me talking. You was a big target? Yeah, boy. She punched like a mule kick. I ain't gonna lie. My cousin hit hard. You said, yeah, right. No, all y'all family was perfect. Come on now, stop that. Y'all family perfect. Y'all ain't never argued with a cousin. Y'all ain't never had nobody disagree with y'all. Y'all ain't never argued about no money. Y'all some perfect people. And I love it. But I have a video that I looked at that it kind of gave me hope. Because some of the things that these people are saying in this video, I'm like, man, he talking about not true. Some of the things that said in this video, I said, man, all right, that gave me a little hope. Because I'm around some people that they respect what I say, but now it's making them uncomfortable. You know why? Because people that hear me, that know them, they're like, okay, I like what he's saying, but they can't say the things I'm saying at their job. Hell, I can't say the things that I'm saying on YouTube. That's why I get so many strikes. But all the things I'm saying, I'd be like, you guys got sensitivity training at your job. You guys have people in your job making sure that you can't say what you actually think, but you still talking about we free. You still looking at athletes talking about y'all supposed to speak up for us. You can't even speak up for you. You can't. I dated a girl that worked for Teach for America. She worked her whole life to become a doctor. She's a doctor, and she almost got fired because she allegedly misgendered a person. She gave the wrong pronoun. The person identified as uh, they, them, or something like that. They identified as something, and she said her. Yeah, well, I addressed her the right way, and the girl, the person, flipped out. Oh, yeah, this I did. And so it was a big thing. I'm like, and I was sitting there. I grew up in the locker room. I don't have a clue what the hell she talking about. I haven't had a job. I don't believe my whole adult life. I've been playing basketball. I love it. I've been playing a game, and so she was just crying her eyes out. Oh, I might lose my job. I'm like, what the? I'm like, are you for real? I said, yeah. She's like, they calling me in. She had to do 2 meetings. She had to have sensitivity training. And so I said, well, what are you going to do moving forward if you run up on somebody and they look like a female, but they identify as something else? What are they telling you to address them as? And I can't remember the word she used. It was some like neutral word that you could say to them. And it was crazy. I'm like, this girl worked all this time to get to this position. And one thing could get this girl to lose her. And if she get labeled that, she would get hired nowhere else. My family used to bring up politics and get mad when I challenge their thoughts. Then they get pissed off and say they don't want to talk about it anymore. Man, hey, salute to you, Kobe Bryant fans. I thought that was just my family. They'll bring it up, and they'll bring it up to ask me. Just it'd be like when I walk in, they'll be waiting on my ass. It'd be like a mob. Just wait. They'd be looking at me like, yeah, come on in here, boy. Hey, we gotta ask you something. I'm like, what the hell? I be knowing what happened. Yeah, you seen your boy Trump, huh? Yeah, your boy going down. Letitia James got him now. Uh-huh. You seen that? He get indicted in Georgia. Trump gonna be in the pen. How do you think they gonna lock up I walk in, you think they finna lock up a president, bro? They had Nixon dead to right. They ain't lock him up. They like they ain't finna lock up no president, bro. You tripping. Yeah, okay. We gonna see. His ass going down. I'm like, y'all, you act like I I don't know this dude. I be sitting there looking like, am I in the right house? Hopscotch. We used to hoop together. I bought you that bit, nigga. You know what I mean? It'd be like, yo, chill. I was told that I sold my people out because I won't vote blue no matter who. Identity politics will continue to hold Black Americans back as a whole. I think so too. I just think it's stupid. And they not even listen. I told my brother this. I use the basketball analogy. I say, bro, I said, would it have been a good thing if my agent just locked me in with one team and didn't go get an offer sheet from this other team and make them compete for me? I should go over here and say, I think I'm worth this. I think we should get this in this community and lay it out. And I should go over here and tell them the same thing. I think we should get this in this community. And whoever come with the best offer, that's what the NBA players do. We get the best offer sheet. I'm not giving you my vote for nothing. I'm not coming to play for you for nothing. What do you mean? And if somebody tell me, oh, we can't do nothing for Black people, then I just go elsewhere. I don't even talk. You say, what you say, come again, Steve Harvey, say what? You can't run on no Black agenda. They done ran on the Somali agenda. They done ran on the Asian Indian agenda. They done ran. Everybody else gets some money except us. And we too slow to stop calling it reparations. Call it whatever they called it for the Asian Indians. I don't care nothing about what you call it. The casinos was put for the Indians. They had Indians getting casinos and all kind of stuff. Everybody got a leg up. Now we got people coming over here, putting dots on their head, selling me all kind of t-shirts, selling me booze in our community. They selling us everything, cigarettes. They selling us honey packs to bust our heart. Or y'all honey packs. I got ahead of myself there. Selling y'all honey patties. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, back to selling all us t-shirts and liquor. We ain't got nothing. Imagine being that loyal and getting nothing back. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I thought we spent 1.9 trillion. Somebody said 1.9 billion. I think they said it's at 2.2 billion. I don't need reparations. You know why I don't need reparations? Black people, we love each other, baby. That 2 point something billion, do what Rollo doing, do what everybody doing. Open up your own stores, open up your shop, and shop with your own people. I need some of that money. 2.9 billion. Hold on, man. Let me find this. Because I find inspiration when I find people that think like me, because I be thinking I'm alone. I be like, man, am I crazy? Man, let me just get high because I don't want to say nothing around nobody and they're going to be mad at me. But let me just smoke this joint because everybody either crazy or I'm either crazy. And I'm tired of just being around people. What you think about LeBron versus MJ? Oh, did you see that? Did you see Lil Durk about to go down? I don't want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about something more important, okay? Fujiano out of jail. You think his album gonna be better than Pooh Shiesty? I don't want to talk about that.
I just hope they don't try to cancel him behind him saying the truth.
I think that's the biggest thing for me, trying to get that negative mindset out of our culture, because they still going back to, oh man, slavery, they did us this. And I'm like, you still harping on that, man. I never hoped on that because I can't change the past, but I can change the future. And I think you got to get used to us being successful. And I think a lot of us, we block our own blessings because we don't think that we could do it because we're looking at a color. So, I mean, Muhammad Ali was a guy that, and I love like his story because he didn't care about that. He just wanted to be around good people, but he did represent for the culture. Right. And I want more African-American owned tennis shoe companies. I don't want this just to be me. I want so many different product brands owned by us, but making it for everybody. Because think about it, when other cultures make products, they don't make it for them, they make it for everybody. And so I want that mindset about people. If I could change that, that's the way we're going to bridge the wealth gap.
What's been the biggest negative surprise of it all? The biggest negative surprise of the stardom?
Our people can't work together. Think about when I go down Rodale Drive and see all these stores. They're owned by all the same kind of looking people. None of them fighting. None of them caring about what each other have or got. And I love that. I want to see that for our culture and our people. That's why I fight to educate our culture and our people, because we got to get on that page. Like, if we get on that page, we're going to be dangerous because we spend $1 trillion a year.
2.1 trillion.
2.1 trillion. Think about it. And we don't own nothing. And we make 0.1% of Black CEOs in Fortune 500 companies, but we spending all the money.
Got the ghetto gospel. Oh yeah, got the ghetto gospel. Well,
Shout out to Gotham Ghetto Gospel. That's why I watch that Instagram, because they be having some bangers on there. Shout out to Master P. And it's like, if these young boys are making so much money so early, right? And I didn't have nobody saying what I was saying that is visible as me. I wish that somebody was bold enough to say the things that I'm saying, like, stop buying them damn cars and all that stupid stuff that you get. You can buy a business and then go get it. You know, you can do a lot of different things and then go get it. And I've been attacked like a mug for saying it. You know, I got this fake black guy, this half a Cuban, that I told him I'm praying for him. We beefing. I'm like, bro, that's all you want to do is beef? I'm like, you don't want to give these people what they want? No, I'm not hiring you, you B. Who said anything about you hiring me, boy? All day long. That's all he does. But hey, man, you can't make up for stupid. You can't make up for stupid. I told Gilbert, I said, I'm praying for you, dog. I said, something got to be off with you because you don't want to do nothing else but beef. And beefing all day, what is that going to do for you?
You are not both.
But I want to show y'all this video. Yeah, you can't unlame a lame, and I don't understand it. He's beefing with himself in his mind. Yeah, every 2 seconds. Yeah, I should. Miss Collins, you right. You right. See, I should have learned. I should have learned that, boy. It's like I hit him with holy oil or something. He say, don't you run from me, B. I said, boy, you talk crazy over the internet. He telling me I'm running from him. I said, look, man, something got to be off with you. I'm going to pray for you. I went to church that Sunday. I said, I prayed for you, bro. I said, you're going to be all right, man. Whatever you're dealing with, you're going to be all right. I got money. Okay, I didn't say you didn't, but I'm praying for you, bro, because something is definitely off. You just want to do this shit all day. You're running from me. Okay, if you think I'm running from you, why don't you stop flagging me? And let's just compete. Let's give the people what they want. We'll talk about the same topics. We can dual stream it sometimes. We can get up. We can go back and forth. Apparently, it's combustible, and people like to see it. So let's do it. No, we beefing. I want your main channel. You just said I was running from you, and I said let's have a back and forth. Let's just not talk about 2003. It's 2026. We don't. That's stupid. Let's get into the new age. Let's talk current sports. We can talk the topic. We can kick it around. Me and you debate. FYF. I'm not debating no lane. Like, what is wrong with you, man? You the person that people want to see me talk to. So come holler. What you running for? Do we got a flag and do all this lame stuff, or do you want to give the people what they want to see? Or are you scared of me? I think he's scared of me. He don't want to do nothing else but beef. But I'm still praying for you, Gil. I'm gonna keep praying for you because something is missing. But let's get into this video. Let's get into this video. Don't waste your prayer, KB. Damn. F he can't debate KB. Oh, I know. That's why he got to do all this stupidity because I don't know why he's scared of me. I'm just me. But let's get into this, man. I like what some of these people had to say. The original content is on Daily Dose of Sanity. And you guys should sub up to this channel. This is the original content. I will put this link in I'll put the link down in the description after the video.
Voting Democrat, then you like white people, which just goes to show you that the whole movement on that left side is to hate white people.
That's right. That's right.
So I don't understand why white people keep voting for Democrats.
That's right.
I don't understand why white people consider themselves liberals when the whole movement on that side is to hate the white man.
That's right.
This is why they call black conservatives sellouts and Uncle Toms, because you over there voting and you supposed to be over here with us protesting and hating white people, but you over there having white friends. White people on the left, I understand that you have white guilt.
Tell the truth.
I understand that you have a white savior complex.
Tell the truth.
But honey, you are voting for your own demise because them folks over there,
they don't like
can't stand you.
That's right.
They hate white people with a passion. Yep. And they hate anybody who even speaks to white people, which is why they hate the black conservative.
That's right.
But y'all keep voting for them. It don't make no sense. But you go ahead. That what you.
Go to your point about what did the Conservative Party right now, what are they doing is illegal migration. And I have many videos talking about how when you allow millions of people who are not, classically educated, right? They don't have a degree from something. When they come in, the jobs that they take are blue collar jobs. I have multiple members of my family that have criminal records. They need blue collar jobs. If you look at the results of the mass deportation acts, Black men are getting jobs in trucking. They're getting jobs in home improvement. They're getting jobs in moving and storage. This is a fact that was direct. And I just was talking to her about this outside. They are taking low cost rental apartments. I'm a real estate agent. I did the math on this. In New York City, I'm in New York City. There are 100,000 homeless people in New York City. There are 600,000 illegal migrants in New York City. There's 20% of the illegal migrants are living in apartments, right? So that's, if you do those quick numbers, that's 120,000 or 120,000 apartments being taken up that could be going to the 100,000 homeless people. And of the homeless people, 60% of them are illegal migrants. So the reality.
Dang. So if you can give apartments to illegal migrants, then you could have gave those apartments to the homeless in New York, and then we'd had less people on the street, which would have made a cleaner, safer, nicer America. But instead, you bring other people in, leave the Americans on the street, and put them in the apartments. Yeah, that makes no sense. But I'm the coon. I'm the sellout. I'm the coon. I'm the sellout. And you, the smart person, I guess. I don't know.
Is we need to talk about this and how that sector of the population coming here is affecting especially low-income Black people. Also, abortion needs to be mentioned, because the reality is, as we abort more of our Black babies, we become or keep staying a lower minority in this country. There are somewhere around 400,000 Black babies aborted.
I want y'all to pay attention to this part of what she's saying, please. I want y'all to listen to it all, but please pay attention to this part. Ladies, it is your body, your choice, but just think about the trickery and the wordplay and the verbiage that they saying. Just like they tell men, it ain't tricking if you got it. Keep tricking, you won't have it. But we abort allegedly 400,000 babies per year. Imagine, because we always talk about we 13% of the population. Imagine if we didn't abort all those babies. Imagine what our numbers would look like then. So this is why Margaret Sanger was brought into our community by our Black pastors. I'm not going to say the name, but by our Black pastors. And this is why we are in the position that we're in.
So abortion needs to be mentioned, because the reality is, as we abort more of our Black babies, we become or keep staying a lower minority in this country. There are somewhere around 400,000 Black babies aborted every year, not just babies. There's 1 million abortions every year. There's 400,000 Black babies aborted every year. Black people only make up 13% of the entire US population. So if we kept 1 million people every 2 years, we would literally stop being a minority in this country in the course of like 10 years.
I'm a Black woman in America with conservative views, and somehow that offends more people than actual racism. The moment I don't agree, I'm no longer independent or strong. I'm a
coon, bootlegger.
Funny how respect disappears when I don't vote or think the way I'm expected to. Here's the part they hate the most. My identity does not belong to a political party. My skin color isn't a contract, and my mind is not up for a group ownership. You don't have to agree with me. Skin too.
God. Oh, boy, this woman is fine to me. And I'm not just talking about her look. When I hear somebody talk like this, I be sitting back at that coffee shop like, boy, you lucky. You lucky I got somebody. Because I like when a woman speak openly and speak with some common damn sense. Listen to what this woman is saying. I like this.
I'm a Black woman in America with conservative views, and somehow that offends more people than actual racism. The moment I don't agree, I'm no longer independent or strong. I'm a
coon, bootlegger.
Funny how respect disappears when I don't vote or think the way I'm expected to. Here's the part they hate the most. My identity does not belong to a political party. My skin color isn't a contract, and my mind is not up for group ownership. You don't have to agree with me, but you will respect my right to think for myself.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people be talking shit about America. Hey, if you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country. I protect this bitch.
What really stands out to me is the idea that we have.
Hey, I bet one of them YNs bet not say nothing to him. He trained to go. He looked like a YN too, but he trained to go. Look at this boy. This boy ready to go. This is a soldier. He said, I protect this mother. Leave. You gotta respect it. I respect that. Salute to you, man.
To stop allowing politics to turn Americans against each other, especially based on race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not interested in looking at somebody and deciding what political opinions they are supposed to have because of the color of their skin, folks. I'm an American. That's how I see myself first, right?
But as soon as you disagree with them, they're not gonna call you American. They're gonna call you a tether. That's why I don't like the name calling sometimes, because you can't decide who right and wrong by just the name calling. I know how to name call, and sometimes y'all like it, sometimes y'all don't. But why don't we get back to a healthy conversation? My body, my choice. Well, except when it comes to the COVID vaccine, what he said, I ain't saying nothing else. What Paul said, right there. Yeah. Shout out to you, Paul.
And I think that's the problem with a lot of these identity politics that you've been dealing with for years now. Yeah, because the left has spent enormous amount of time telling Americans that their race should determine how they see themselves, how they see other people, and how they should vote.
Why Donald Trump? For me, okay, back in 2016, I flew from Tokyo, Japan, where I live, to come back here to make sure I voted for Donald Trump. He's not your average politician. He's a guy that makes mistakes, that say things that are stupid, because we all do stupid things. We do crazy things. The black community don't know what Donald Trump did for black people. Trump is a business person, and I like the way he negotiates. You know, and he when we had him as president, we didn't have.
Said Trump gonna get impeached.
America was respected. He is definitely looking out for the best interest of America. Yeah. I mean, that is without a doubt. You know, I just hate that it takes black people so long to even wake up to come around to it. I mean,
do you think as a population demographic, black people have come around to Trump?
You wouldn't have seen this a long time. You wouldn't have seen this right here so much during his last administration. It was people like myself and people like a lot of other people with the Frederick Douglass Foundation that stood up for Trump. And then, you know, we had to fight the church and everybody else because sometimes they don't like it when you don't think like they do. That's right.
Must be storming out here again, because here go the damn rain. Miss Collins say the outfit. Oh man, it's storming out here. They messing with the feed, baby. Is it messing up over there on Patreon too?
Other thing, that's true. A lot of us thought we were alone.
It's messing up everywhere.
I am gonna go to one of these.
All right, let's see what the hell going on. My computer is freezing up. My computer is freezing up. I don't know what's going on.
Didn't want to speak out. Now, you feel a room full of black people. And I get them every day because I'm one that speaks out. And I'll get someone to walk up to me and say, man, I like Trump. What do you think? They'll say, what do you think about Donald? I say, man, I love Trump.
Ramon Arroyo on Fox News said that he thinks that the black voters that like Donald Trump are because he likes sneakers. You know, that was Fox News
sneakers.
saying it. Yeah.
Oh, because he came out with those sneakers and he slapped it in the judge's face and he slapped it in the liberals' face because they want to charge him $350 million and he made that back in less than an hour on sneakers. No, that's a smart man. Okay, so they can say what they want to say. You know, so no, it's not about that. Black America is tired of being prostituted. We're tired of being prostituted, tired of being lied to, tired of being manipulated, tired of having those doggy bones like he was telling you up there with the black colleges, where every year you got to come back and beg for some money. Why didn't your black president do that for you?
Wait, we got to.
You don't want to get me on that.
I do.
Please don't get me on that. See, and, you know, this is another thing that the Democrats has done. Now, how have you noticed that every state that they basically want to indict him and all this and all that, black women, pretty much a black woman. Okay, so they set this up
in Georgia, and you're talking about Fani Willis in Georgia.
Fool, the one up there in New York, that
Letitia James,
and the guy, she auditioned and for many years, and they put him in these spots. You understand? So what is he going to try? What can he say to a black man? Can't he say nothing to a black woman without something happening? How's a white man going to say something to a black woman today without something happening? You can't call her a stupid. You know.
And I told y'all that's what they use. They use groups. They use because if he say something about one black woman, they'll make it about all. So they use groups to take down a person. They'll either use black women, they'll use the LGBTQIA plus. Sorry if I forgot a letter. They'll use anti-Semitism. They'll use anything that you say nowadays. They'll twist it, even if that's not what your intentions are. They'll twist it, label it something. Therefore, you don't have to have a conversation about it. Once you're labeled a disruptor, once you're labeled X, Y, and Z, no need to even talk to you. They'll toot their nose up as if they're right. No need to talk to you. You're just a disruptor. And they'll walk off. It's like, wait a minute. I thought you're supposed to have a conversation about different opinions or different thoughts, and then we see where the chips fall through conversation, through trial and error. Okay, you identify as a dog. Okay, well, let's take you to the dog park and let's see if you can wrestle one of these dogs. See if you can bump in and sniff and play with the dogs and see if they'll accept you. Okay, you identify as a bird. Oh, okay. Let's not go too high because we don't want you to learn too much of a lesson. Let's just go off 2 stories up. Maybe, your leg will be a little mangled a little bit. Let's go 2 stories up. And then let's just see how far you go. But in today's world, you could just say any damn thing. This is the internet world. You can just land of make-believe.
You can't call it a B word, although that's all they hear through our music. So they're using these black people. I mean, it's just like the Ku Klux Klan. They may as well send. We may as well go back to the Klan days. Donald Trump down there in Georgia, think he's gonna get a fair trial. He's not gonna get a good trial there. He's not gonna get it. This is all a lynching.
If 12 jurors convict him on any of these counts, where does that put you? What do you think of a convicted president or president to be?
Democracy is gone. Okay, we didn't convict Nixon. And he had, first of all,
Nixon was pardoned.
Well, okay, America is going to be in a bad situation, and it would be more divided, and it could even lead to a war. Because the thing of it is, if they can do that to a president, then they can do anything to us.
That's right.
And that's the way I see it.
That's right.
And we don't have any. There'll be no rules and regulations. There'll be no democracy here in America anymore. And you know what? The Democrats don't care.
What makes you say that?
Because they're willing to push it to the edge. They have a war to do this, to a civil war again, because they think they can.
Do y'all think that's true? Do y'all think they're looking for a civil war? Do y'all think that's true? Do you think they are looking for a civil war? Because I don't. This color line stuff been pushed for a long, long time. It's been pushed for a long, long time. And I don't know who this guy is right here, but he been making a lot of noise. I've been seeing his videos lately. Let me put this up. I'll put this up in a minute. Oh, my internet won't. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun, you. You son of a gun. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm finna do. I'll tell you what I'm finna do now. Boy, god dang, boy, it's hard to just even say something in today's world. Ain't this about I ain't finna curse. I want to show y'all something. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to show y'all, but I'm gonna send that to myself anyway. Hold on, y'all. It's working now. Bam. A little technical difficulties every time I try to do something. There we go. All right. Just take a little bit longer. I'm gonna show y'all this. And let me turn this off. I'm gonna show y'all this after they finish this. I just wanted to make sure I have it ready. Let me see if another person come up because this dude is very long-winded. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end up ending this. He say some more stuff, but I want to get to, because of time, I'm gonna have to get to the next topic and then next video, because I'm gonna have to cut this off and go straight to Patreon. That ain't the one I want. There you go. All right. I want y'all to see this right here. I'm gonna share this screen on Instagram. This is Stephen A.
California is extremely unusual in democracies across the globe. There's maybe like 2 or 3 democracies in the world that don't have it. This is just kind of like a standard administrative requirement in a well-functioning democracy. So I think we should just have it. We should get this over. Should move on with our lives. It shouldn't be a big controversial issue.
Excuse me for being so ignorant and asking last question. This is definitely my last question. What do you mean you don't have voter ID in California? Could you please elaborate specifically on that for my audience that may not know?
Yeah, California does not have voter ID. You don't need to present it to register. You don't need to present it to vote. As a matter of fact, the state passed a law forbidding voter ID. So if cities, counties, if they want voter ID, they're not allowed to under state law.
What? When did that happen?
You're not allowed to. Voter ID is not only not required, it is actively forbidden.
That's what it is right there. That right there, the state of California, right there. I can't believe it. I didn't even know that, sir. I'm embarrassed to admit.
Wait. Hold on, Stephen A. It's not just California, right? Let me add to your enlightenment real quick. You have 14 states. I got to read them out for you. You got California, of course, Illinois, not surprised, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, and of course, Washington. They don't require it. None of these 14 states require a voter ID when you show up at the polls, right? So, and here's the thing. Just stop for a second and think about it. What do all of these 14 states have in common? Just take your time. Get on Google. Rewind the video. Listen to the states. Look it up. They're all Democrat states, maybe with the exception of Pennsylvania. It's considered a swing state. But every single one of those states are Democrat states. Now, I'm not a big believer in coincidences, but I am a major believer in pattern recognition.
I think the fact that we don't have voter ID.
All right, I'm going to end the stream over here so we can get over to YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Patreon, because I don't want to play the stuff that I'm going to play now on YouTube. So salute to all y'all in the chat. I'm over on Patreon. Salute to you, Miss Collins. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Unless you come into Patreon, I'm gone. May end that stream on YouTube.